Welcome to Micro Podcast. This is episode 9. I have my friend and colleague, Jeff Peterson, here with me today. Jeff not only has the best hair on our sales team, he also just got back from a great event, Transform in Vegas, and he's here to tell us about some of the things that he learned. First off, Jeff, what was the vibe? How are you feeling about events coming back from Transform?
I'm feeling pretty good. The first thing that stood out to me was just how much bigger it was than last year. I think that has to allude to just this enthusiasm and excitement that people have for getting just back into person, rubbing shoulders, meeting IRL. There's still an incredible amount of excitement for in-person experiences, meeting other companies, meeting people leaders, and having meaningful, engaging conversations. I feel as good about events as I ever have.
Any event environment, it can be really noisy, it can be chaotic, it can be hard to stand out and kind of elevate above that noise. The brands that were doing it well, what were they doing?
I think the brands that were succeeding were telling a story and finding a way to organically bring traffic to their booth that was communicating a message that elevated beyond just the product that we're selling. I'll give you an example. There was a leave of absence software platform, not particularly riveting stuff. But what they chose to do was they turned their booth into kind of a sticker board, and they were doing some real-time visualized research where people could come and put their company leave policies on the board. It was an opportunity for people leaders to look at their leave policies, to, kind of compare it to others. And this was a motion that really wasn't artificially created by sales. It was something that was very organic because this is an important issue. It easily stood out from the rest of the vendors. And I think that that's how brands are going to succeed. It's not sales-driven, product page-driven, leave behind, swag. Those are all great, and they can lead to good conversations. But if you really want to create a defining moment with your booth, it really is about creating an experience that drives that elevated message.
So if you're giving a recommendation for a customer, they're wanting to create that experience, where do you tell them to start?
I think it has to start early, first and foremost. I think this isn't something that you can just put off until the last minute. Start planning soon and make sure that it's not just storytelling at the event, that you are creating an experience both pre-show, at show, and then post-show as well.